Archangel Michael says, "Listen closely, my beloved child. Before this message disappears from your screen, you must stay until the end. What you're about to hear is not a coincidence. It's a divine revelation whispered through realms that have been watching your pain in silence. Don't skip this, because the truth you've been sensing in your heart is about to unfold before your very eyes. There's someone in your life who smiles in your presence but trembles when your name is spoken in private. The reason isn't hate, it's guilt. They've been carrying something heavy, something they've tried to bury, but heaven has decided it's time for exposure. You've been feeling that strange ache in your chest lately, haven't you? That restless pull that makes you overthink at night, wondering why the air feels thick whenever their name is mentioned. That's not anxiety. It's a spiritual signal that what was hidden is pushing its way into the light. The truth is, this person has been hiding their feelings for far too long. Their silence wasn't rejection. It was fear. Fear of losing you. Fear of facing their own reflection in your eyes. They know what they've done, and the weight of it has been haunting them like an unspoken storm. Type Amen to get blessing. 333. You may not realize this, but heaven has been aligning moments to make this truth reach you today. Every delay, every sudden emotion, every random name that popped into your head. It was part of a divine pattern. Nothing is accidental when the angels are involved. Archangel Michael says their guilt is overflowing. They've been watching you move forward, pretending to be strong, and it's breaking them. They tried to hide what they felt. But the more they suppress it, the more the universe exposes it in mysterious ways. Someone close to them knows the truth and has been urging them to speak up before it's too late. Their fear isn't of being rejected. It's of losing the last chance to make things right with you. Heaven is warning that their tears are not from pride anymore, but from regret so deep it's turning into prayer. Tonight, when you lie down and think of them, you'll feel a wave of emotion you can't explain. That's not coincidence. It's their soul calling yours in silence, trying to reach across invisible distance to beg for your understanding. Type Amen to get blessing. For 44, for a long time, this person wore a mask to appear unbothered. But Archangel Michael sees through every disguise. Their eyes betray them. Their energy gives them away. You might notice they avoid looking at you for too long, or they act overly calm when your name appears. That's the guilt talking, not arrogance. Their secret. It's not simple betrayal. It's deeper. They hid how much they loved you because they thought they didn't deserve your love in return. They've cried in silence, prayed for your happiness, even while pretending they didn't care. Their tears have soaked their pillow more times than they'd ever admit. Heaven says their sleepless nights are about to reach an end, but only if they confess. Divine justice moves slowly but surely. And now that time has come. Their heart will soon burst open with the truth that's been caged behind ego and shame. And when you finally hear what they say, you'll understand why fate kept delaying your closure. It was not rejection. It was redirection toward healing. Type Amen to get blessing. 5:55. The angels are preparing a meeting between you two. One that won't be planned by human hands. It will happen naturally at a place where the wind feels different and the silence feels charged. When it happens, your heart will recognize the vibration before your mind even catches up. Their confession will not come easy. It will tremble out of their mouth like an apology wrapped in tears. You might see their voice crack, their body shake because truth this raw burns on the way out. But when it's spoken, the weight on both your souls will finally lift. Archangel Michael says, Heaven is urging you not to respond with anger when this truth is revealed. The universe wants to bring closure and rebirth, not destruction. Listen carefully because the message is wrapped in sorrow and redemption all at once. They have written unsent messages. They've hovered over your name countless times, deleting and rewriting before pressing send. They've even practiced what to say in front of the mirror, whispering your name like a prayer. They were too ashamed to finish. Type Amen to get blessing. 666. There's something you must understand, my child. This person isn't your enemy. They are the mirror of your own wounds. Heaven allowed their silence not to punish you, but to teach both of you the cost of pride and the power of divine timing. You were meant to learn patience, to master emotional strength, while they were meant to face their shadow and understand loss. That's why your connection never completely broke. It still tied through the unseen realm, glowing faintly, waiting for restoration. Archangel Michael has been guarding you both, even when you thought heaven was silent. Every tear you shed built a bridge for this revelation. Every sleepless night sent a signal to the skies that you were ready for truth, not illusion. Soon, a sign will appear, a message, a call, or an unexpected name flashing across your screen. When it does, don't panic. That's heaven's timing arriving right on schedule. Type Amen to get blessing. 777. This person's hidden secret goes beyond emotion. It's spiritual. They've been receiving signs, too. Your initials appearing randomly. Dreams of your laughter echoing. Even songs playing out of nowhere that remind them of you. They can't explain it to anyone without sounding insane. But heaven knows exactly why. The angels have been softening their heart, slowly removing the chains of pride that once blinded them. Their recent silence isn't indifference, it's preparation. The moment they finally face you, they'll look different. Their eyes will show a softness you've never seen before. Archangel Michael says, the divine realm has written a new chapter for both of you. One of truth, forgiveness, and emotional rebirth. But before the light, there must be trembling, confession, and surrender. The tears that will fall won't just be from pain. They'll be from realization. From the understanding that love this strong was never meant to be buried under fear. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. You will feel emotional waves in the coming days. Don't resist them. Each surge of emotion is heaven purging your energy to make space for what's next. Let the tears flow. They're washing away the remnants of deception and confusion. There's a sacred reason why you were guided to read this message at this exact moment. Archangel Michael saw the heaviness in your heart and decided you were strong enough to handle the full truth now. It's not meant to hurt you. It's meant to free you. The one who hid this truth from you isn't sleeping peacefully. They've been haunted by your silence, by your absence, by the echo of your kindness they once took for granted. Their dreams are filled with moments replaying like unfinished movies. Soon they will break down and confess, not because they want forgiveness, but because they can't live with the lie anymore. Type Amen to get blessing. 999. Heaven says when that moment happens, you will see a side of them that will make you weep. They'll look smaller, fragile, almost childlike. Their eyes will search for mercy, their lips trembling with words they've rehearsed in secret. Archangel Michael says, stay calm. This is the divine test of compassion. You can forgive without returning to what broke you. You can heal without reopening old wounds. That's your divine power. Grace under revelation. As their truth spills out, the air will change. You'll feel warmth in your chest like light returning after years of dusk. The universe will sigh in relief because the cycle of silence will finally end. They'll admit they lied to protect your feelings. They'll reveal that they pushed you away, not out of hate, but out of fear that their darkness would dim your light, and now they can't bear another day without being honest. Type Amen to get blessing 111. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $20. The angels are writing your next steps in gold. You may choose to walk away or you may choose to rebuild. But whatever you decide, you'll do it with clarity and strength that you never had before. Their confession will open your heart in a way you didn't expect. You'll realize that love isn't always about forever. It's about truth. And even if this chapter ends in goodbye, it will end with peace, not chaos. Archangel Michael stands beside you, wings wide, shielding you from emotional backlash. You won't collapse this time. You'll stand tall, watching the truth unfold with divine calm. Heaven has prepared you for this exact moment. The air around you is shifting tonight, my beloved child. You can feel it, can't you? That strange mix of peace and trembling inside your chest. It's heaven's confirmation that the revelation isn't over yet. What you're feeling right now is the second wave of truth moving closer to you. The person you once prayed for is no longer the same. Their silence has aged their heart. They've seen your absence turn into their punishment, and their reflection no longer looks like someone they recognize. They've been haunted by your name at the oddest hours. When rain hits the window, when music fades, when their phone lights up with a random notification. The angels say this was written long before either of you understood what love truly meant. Every broken promise, every delayed message, every tear that never got answered, heaven collected them all. And now those moments are being returned as lessons, as healing, as truth that must be spoken aloud. They've confessed to no one, but Archangel Michael hears their cries in the quiet of the night. Their soul is trembling under the weight of unspoken emotions. They whisper your name into the air, hoping the wind carries it to wherever you are. Type Amen to get blessing 222. There's something you need to know. The one you think forgot you has been keeping something that belongs to you, an object, a memory, a message. It's not about material things. It's something spiritual, something that ties them to your energy. Every time they tried to let go, life threw reminders in their path, a stranger wearing your perfume, a song lyric that sounded like your goodbye, a random photo memory popping up when they least expected it. Archangel Michael says their punishment was not public. It was internal. Heaven made them see the truth of their actions through divine mirrors. They saw your goodness in others but never felt the same peace. They tried to replace what they had with you, but the light they found in you was unique. The tears that will come when they finally speak will be different. These won't be tears of guilt alone. They will be tears of realization. They'll finally understand that what they hid from you was not a secret. It was their own heart crying for help. Your name, your kindness, your patience, it became their compass. They thought they could move on, but destiny kept circling them back to where it all began with you. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You've been feeling emotionally heavy for no reason lately. That's not coincidence, beloved. Their energy has been trying to reach you in waves. They've been thinking about reaching out, typing messages, deleting them over and over. Every deleted word sends a vibration straight to your heart. That's why you suddenly feel sad or nostalgic at random moments. It's the soul connection echoing across space. Heaven is saying, prepare your heart, but don't rush your steps. The timing will not be forced. It will happen naturally. There will be an encounter, unexpected yet divine. It may happen through a random meeting, a mutual friend, or a place you haven't visited in years. And when it does, both of your hearts will recognize each other instantly. Archangel Michael says, this reunion is not about romance alone. It's about healing, truth, and closure. You both deserve release from the invisible chains that have been tying your souls for far too long. This time you won't cry from betrayal. You'll cry from understanding. You'll see that everything that once hurt you was preparing you for this moment of realization and freedom. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They've been writing letters they never sent, poems you never read, and drafts of messages buried deep in their notes folder. Each word is soaked in remorse and love they didn't know how to express before. They've been imagining your voice, wondering how you'd react if they told you everything. Heaven says there's one thing they regret most. It's not what they did, but what they didn't say when they had the chance. They could have told you the truth, but their fear of losing you became stronger than their courage to love you openly. Archangel Michael has been whispering to their spirit, guiding them through guilt toward redemption. Slowly, they're being drawn back to you, not for attachment, but for honesty. You will be their mirror, the one that finally reflects their truth back at them. Soon they'll appear differently, softer, quieter, humbled by pain and time. Don't be shocked when you see tears in their eyes before you say a word. That's heaven cleansing both your souls. Type Amen to get blessing 555. My beloved child, your compassion will be tested in that moment. Heaven isn't asking you to take them back. It's asking you to listen. The act of hearing their truth will shift something cosmic. It will close one karmic cycle and open a new path where you're no longer burdened by confusion. You will finally understand why you went through all the silence, the distance, the unanswered prayers. Every ache had a purpose to shape you into the version of yourself that stands now wiser, stronger, glowing with divine confidence. Archangel Michael says, your story was never meant to end in tragedy. The tears you'll shed are not of pain. They're the last tears before peace arrives. Once they confess, you'll sleep deeply for the first time in months. The angels will stand by your bed whispering, "It's done. The truth has spoken." They will carry their guilt like a prayer bead, counting each memory of you as both a wound and a blessing. You won't have to seek revenge or closure. It will find you naturally. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The light that will surround you afterward will be undeniable. People will notice it. Your energy will feel renewed, your eyes brighter, your spirit lighter. The heaviness that clung to your aura will dissolve like mist under morning light. Archangel Michael will surround you with a shield of blue fire. Protection from old emotional storms trying to return. What's been revealed cannot be hidden again. The truth has awakened and it will guide you toward divine purpose. The person who once hid their feelings will see you rise. And in that rise, they will see what love truly was. Unconditional, unshakable, pure. You will not need validation because heaven itself will validate you. This was never about loss. It was about awakening. Your tears are the rain that waters your future blessings. Every drop will turn into abundance, clarity, and self-respect. Type Amen to get blessing. 777. Soon, new blessings will start appearing out of nowhere. You'll notice little miracles, money arriving unexpectedly. Opportunities resurfacing, strangers complimenting your energy. Heaven rewards those who endure emotional truth with grace. The same person who once hid their emotions will witness your transformation and realize they were looking at an angel all along. They'll try to reconnect, but this time the power will be in your hands. You'll choose from wisdom, not from longing. Archangel Michael says, you have done the hard part. You faced pain with courage. Now the reward will be peace that cannot be stolen. The universe is closing your old chapter with divine handwriting. It's being sealed in gold marked complete and stored among heaven's stories of redemption and strength. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. Tonight when you feel that sudden calm in your heart, understand it's not emptiness, it's closure. Heaven has replaced your confusion with divine understanding. You will no longer chase clarity. It will come to you effortlessly. You'll notice signs, numbers like 111, feathers, sudden chills. These are confirmations that Archangel Michael is near. smiling, proud of how far you've come. Your special person will continue their journey, learning what it means to love truthfully. But you, my child, will step into a chapter where no lies can survive. Only light, honesty, and miracles will follow you. And if someday they find the courage to speak to you again, you'll meet them not as a wounded soul, but as a healed one, whole, radiant, and untouchable by pain. Type Amen to get blessing. 999. Heaven says, it's done. The truth has been revealed. Your tears have been seen. And your reward is already written in the stars. You are free now. My beloved child, free from guilt, free from confusion, and free from waiting for what's already been released. Archangel Michael stands beside you in radiant light, saying softly, rise. You have cried enough. Now it's your season of joy. The person who hid the truth will finally face their awakening. But your path illuminated by divine light will lead you forward into peace, into purpose, into your destiny. This chapter ends not with pain, but with victory. And as you move forward, remember heaven saw it all and justice has been done in silence. The night is quiet, but something deep inside your spirit knows the silence is speaking louder than words. My beloved child, stay right here. Don't scroll because the angels have not finished revealing what you were meant to hear. The next few moments will pour light into corners of your heart that were left trembling in confusion. You may not realize it yet, but their silence was never emptiness. It was a silent storm roaring behind closed doors. Every time you cried, thinking they didn't care, they were somewhere whispering your name into the darkness, wondering how to make it right. Archangel Michael says, your tears didn't go unnoticed. Each one was counted. Each one became a key unlocking the truth that is now unfolding. The heaviness you've carried wasn't punishment. It was preparation for a revelation that would restore your strength and dignity. What they were hiding isn't just emotional. It's spiritual. There were forces, misunderstandings, and unseen pressures that made them act out of fear instead of love. They were pulled into confusion, trapped between what they felt and what they thought they deserved. Type Amen to get blessing 111. Heaven watched it all unfold. The angels didn't stop the heartbreak because some truths can only be born through pain. You were chosen to experience this because your light was strong enough to survive what would have destroyed others. Archangel Michael says, you were never alone in your suffering. Every night you cried, a guardian knelt beside your bed, placing invisible comfort over your heart. Every time you said you were done, the universe whispered, not yet. Because your story wasn't over. And now this is the moment where the truth walks out of the shadows. The person who hid from you is no longer able to run. Their spirit is exhausted, their conscience loud. They have replayed every word, every action, every silence, and it's tearing them apart. They've realized that losing you wasn't just losing love. It was losing purpose, peace, and connection with their own soul. Type Amen to get blessing 222. They tried to escape the memories. But heaven has a way of making unfinished love return for its conclusion. They've been seeing you in dreams lately, your face glowing, your voice echoing like a song from another lifetime. They wake up trembling, realizing that this isn't just guilt. It's destiny reminding them of what they buried. Archangel Michael says, the truth will soon find its voice. You will receive a sign in the next few days, perhaps a message, perhaps a sudden encounter. Don't fear it. This isn't chaos returning. This is divine order coming full circle. The angels are aligning hearts, timing, and energy to bring balance. You won't need to chase or beg. The truth will come walking to your door, trembling. Honest, and broken, but real. When that moment happens, the air will feel different. You'll sense it before it happens. A sudden calm, a warmth that feels like heaven itself exhaling through your window. Type Amen to get blessing. 333, Heaven says, prepare your heart, but keep your boundaries. This revelation isn't to reopen wounds. It's to release them. You will hear things that might make you emotional, but this time you won't crumble. You'll feel a strange peace, as if your spirit already knew all along. They've been keeping something inside for months, something that connects deeply to why you drifted apart. It might be fear. It might be guilt. Or it might be another truth that explains their distance. But one thing is certain, it's not hate. It's love mixed with regret. The kind that burns quietly and painfully. Archangel Michael says their soul has been calling yours in prayer. In their silence, they've been begging heaven for a chance to make things right. Even if you never take them back. That's why you felt their energy lately. Why random memories flood your mind. It's the spiritual connection awakening once again. The heavens have decided it's time for closure, not confusion. Type Amen to get blessing. 444, you've done your part, beloved. You loved purely. You forgave silently. You walked away when staying would have broken you. And now heaven is rewarding you with truth, clarity, and emotional peace. When this truth reaches you, it might make you cry, but these tears will cleanse, not wound. They'll mark the end of one story and the beginning of another. Your story of freedom, strength, and divine restoration. Archangel Michael says, stand tall when you hear their confession. Do not tremble. You have already won the hardest battle. Loving someone even when it hurt. That's what made you divine in heaven's eyes. The one who hid from you will never forget your silence. They will replay it as the moment they lost their chance to protect something sacred. Their lesson will be deep, their realization eternal. Type Amen to get blessing. 555, Heaven says you are entering a season of redemption. The light that's about to surround you will make everything that once hurt you seem small. The same person who doubted your worth will soon speak your name with reverence. They are realizing that they didn't lose a lover. They lost a divine soul sent to heal them. And now every breath they take feels heavy with what if. But don't pity them. This is their awakening, not your burden. Archangel Michael says, you are free from emotional debt. The karma tide between you both is dissolving. The lesson is learned, the cycle complete. All that remains now is peace. Heaven is preparing new beginnings for you. Paths lined with honesty, clarity, and divine timing. What's coming next will heal what they broke. You'll receive blessings that make sense of every tear you've shed. Type Amen to get blessing. 666. You are about to step into your glow era, beloved. The heaviness is lifting and even your surroundings will begin to change. New faces, new opportunities, new peace. The angels are saying, watch what happens when you stop doubting your worth. The one who hid from you will watch in awe as your life blooms. They'll realize they were never the reason you shined. They were the reason you had to learn how bright you truly are. Archangel Michael says, let them watch, but don't look back. The truth they hid is their mirror now, not yours. You are walking forward, guided by divine hands toward a chapter so full of light that even your past will bless you. Your pain was never wasted. It was sacred preparation for elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 777. There's one more thing heaven wants you to know. Forgiveness doesn't mean returning. Forgiveness is freedom. It's choosing peace over resentment, clarity over chaos. You're not meant to carry their guilt. You're meant to witness their transformation from afar. When you see them again, you'll recognize the change instantly. The pride will be gone. The ego will be shattered. You'll see a soul humbled by truth. And you'll smile, not from revenge, but from strength. Archangel Michael says, the day you release that final tear, heaven will open a new door. Someone aligned with your healed energy will step in. A person who won't hide love, but honor it openly. Your next connection won't be built on silence, but on mutual truth and divine peace. Type Amen to get blessing. 888. Heaven closes this chapter with a soft whisper. You did not lose them. You found yourself. And that, my child, was the real purpose behind all of this. Your special person's hidden truth was never about betrayal. It was about awakening. Their lesson is still unfolding, but yours is complete. You are now standing in your divine light, unbreakable, unshaken, untouchable. The angels are singing over you tonight, rejoicing that you chose healing over hate. And as the stars move into alignment, blessings will begin to unfold one by one. Messages, opportunities, miracles, and peace that will make you cry with joy.